Hey everyone, the Joyful Yogini here. So this morning, I normally do power yoga, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so Toronto time. And because we had some crazy ass weather last night, I didn't have anyone that scheduled themselves to come in this morning. So I thought I might as well do the class live and be able to have this posted on YouTube so you can do it at any time. Now I'm trying out these new yoga socks. I have never worn yoga socks before, and so I'm going to show you. They are called tuckets. So my toes are still out, but I have the grip. This floor in this room can get pretty chilly, so I thought I would give them a try. So we're going to see how this goes. Now, the theme for today's class with this power yoga is building our confidence, our courage, our willpower, our determination to go after what we want in our life and to believe that you can truly have it. I know I've been going through my own stuff lately, and if you are too, I'm sending you a big hug. We're gonna help to release any of that victim, any of that not feeling good enough, and we're gonna step into our power. All right, so let's meet on the mat, and we're gonna meet on the mat in child's pose. Come on. Can we see the mat enough? I think so. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I'm gonna face this way. This is my power direction. Here we go. Starting in child's pose. Oh, let me get my, this is the thing with live. You don't, you get to see all the mess ups. I forgot about my sound. I just want to make sure you can hear me when my face is in the mat. Okay. I use these Rode. I'm going to get this on if it wants to go on for me. There we go. Let's get this one on. And then we're going to get going. Okay, this one is on. Hey, are you going to join me for yoga? I am doing this live. If you care to share, you can let me know if my sound is okay. Sound okay? And if you don't want to say anything, that's okay too. Okay, so we're going to do some power yoga. So we're going to start in child's pose, forehead down on the mat. Heart going down towards the mat, reaching forward with your fingers. Your knees are at opposite edges of the mat. Feel those hips starting to open up. You can start to connect with Mother Earth. Feel her vibration beneath your knees, your shins, the tops of your feet, the pads of your hands. You can take a deep breath into Mother Earth. And as you breathe out, draw her nourishment all up into your body, bathing every single cell with beautiful earth energy. You can set an intention for this practice. I already explained the intention that I set, building our confidence or courage, our willpower or determination, so we can stand in our power and go after what you desire. Breathing in and out through your nose. If Ujjayi breath is part of your practice, you can start activating that now. And all that means is on your breath out, you slightly constrict the back of your throat. And then your breath is more within your body. You can feel the vibration of the breath within your body. And it can almost sound like the waves of the ocean. It's also, you can picture it trying to fog up a glass with your lips closed. Let's walk our hands over to the right, then place your forehead back down. So a really nice side body stretch. Let's walk our hands over to the other side. Back to center. Let's come up onto our hands and knees, tabletop. We're going to raise our right arm up. Roll that wrist one way. Roll it the other way. And let's thread the needle. So you're bringing that arm underneath the other arm, bringing the right cheek down towards the mat. Now, if you like, you can keep this left hand beside your face, or you can bring it behind your back. If you want, you can add extra balance by straightening that left leg. You can keep the toes down on the mat, or practice your balance and raise that leg up. Bringing that knee down. If this hand was behind your back, place it beside your face, unthread the needle, raise that arm up again, and then bring it back down. So let's do the same thing on the other side. Raising that left arm up, we can roll the wrist, other direction, thread the needle, left cheek down to the mat. You can keep this right hand beside the face, or bring it behind your back. Now with this move, if you're gonna add in the balance, you could fall over, and that's okay, just drop and roll. It happens. Okay, so it's back toes can stay down, or you can raise it up. Or you can just stay right on your knees. Bringing the right leg back down to the mat. If your hand is not by the face, you can bring it there. Unthread the needle, open up your heart, and then bring it back down. Okay, a little bit of cat-cow now. So let's breathe in as we draw up our belly, lift up our hearts, maybe raise your chin slightly, and then belly button to spine, the back of your heart going up towards the ceiling. Breathe in and up. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Back to neutral spine. Let's bring the right hip towards the right shoulder. Left hip towards the left shoulder. And back to the other side. And continue at your own pace. Now you can also do a little choose your own adventure here. So if you're wanting to move your body in any other way, if you want to make your, maybe you want to do the infinity sign with your hips. So this can really help with that second chakra, which is associated with your joy, your creativity, your fertility, your abundance, and your sexuality. So any type of hip rolls and hip openers is helping with that second chakra. The energy of this class is really going to be working on that third chakra, which is located above your belly button and below your ribs, the center of your confidence, your courage, your willpower. And usually to step in to that second chakra, or to really activate that second chakra, there's going to be a lot of folds, so folding over. In this class, we will do some folds, but we're setting the energy to really connect in with that second chakra. So whether we're doing the poses that really ignite that second chakra or not, we're getting in there, okay? Okay, back to neutral spine. Let's bring our hands a little bit more forward. Tuck those back toes, and let's go into our first downward dog of the practice. So pushing your heart towards your thighs. Pushing those heels down towards the mat. And you can just focus on pushing both heels down, or you can pedal your feet out. Really focus on opening up the Achilles tendon, the calves, the hamstrings. It's just, especially first thing in the morning, this is just the juiciest stretch. Just focusing in on those backs of the legs. You don't realize how tight they can get. Okay, beautiful. Okay, let's start this. Let's get going. Let's start building up some heat. We're going to breathe in as we raise the right leg up. Then we're going to bring the knee towards the nose, round the back, pushing that away from you, and hold. From here, we can bring in, you can just use these as options. You don't have to do all of this. You can actually go into a plank on your knees if you like. Whatever you need for the day, go with it. You might go to child's pose at any time or go to downward dog at any time. So always listen to your body. So we've really been holding this pose for a long time, haven't we? Let's bring the right knee towards the right elbow. Let's bring it towards the right wrist. So you're bringing it down and forward. If this is too much for you, you go into something different. Let's bring that right knee towards the left wrist. So you're twisting over. You're really using that core. Right knee to the left elbow. And then back to three-legged dog. And then from here, we're going to bring the leg all the way forward and through. And we're going to set up for Warrior One. So what I like to do for Warrior One, just to help my hips open up more, is I'm going to take my left foot and bring it to the outer edge of the mat. You don't have to do that. You can choose what works best for you. So I bring it to the outer edge of the mat. Foot is at a 45-degree angle, and then I come up. Because you want to aim to have your hips forward, okay? You want to square those hips. I'm just getting used to these socks. I'm feeling the socks kind of sliding on my feet a little bit, but they're still really gripping the mat. So you see how this goes. So with your Warrior One, you can choose to have your hands on your hips. You can raise those arms up. You can even bring your hands together. Feel the four corners of your feet really nice, connecting in with the mat. Now we're going to bring these arms down and around. Interlace those fingers. So you're drawing those shoulders back. And we're going to go into Humble Warrior while we're drawing our hands up off of our backs. So coming down, front leg stays bent. Coming down. And then that right shoulder, you're aiming to bring on the inside of that right thigh. You might not be going down that low, and that's okay. That's just what you're aiming for. You can allow that head and neck to hang. So we're starting out slow, and we're really building up that muscle strength. And then we'll be building more heat, and we'll be speeding things up after. Okay, from here, come back up. Let's straighten that front leg. How's that feel? Now we're going to take that back leg and shorten the stance a little bit. And we're going to go into pyramid pose. So you can keep your hands behind your back and then coming down. Beautiful. Let's take our hands, bring them in front of the mat, and then let's go into half splits. That back leg does not need to go high. You can have it even just level with your back, or you can try to go higher. It's up to you. You can bring your belly close to your thigh. And if you want, you can practice your balance, and you can have one hand on your calf. You can place the second hand on your calf. And then let's bring that left foot to meet the right. And then let's fold down. So bringing that belly nice and close to the thighs. You can have your hands on the ground, on your ankles or calves, or grab onto opposite elbows and hang. Let's place our hands down if they're not already down. Breathe in halfway lift to a flat back. Breathe out and fold. Breathe in, let's come all the way up, bringing your arms up, scooping up, amazing positive energy, and maybe at the top, add a little arc in your back. And then breathe out, hands come to your heart. Breathe in, arms up. Let's swan dive down. Fold. Breathe in, halfway lift to a flat back. Breathe out and fold. Plant the hands and either step back or hop back into plank. You might not feel warmed up enough yet to hop, so you can definitely step back. You can step back the whole time even, it's all good. Okay, so from here, you can go right down to your belly to cobra. And breathe out and down. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in and up. Breathe out and down. Now tuck the toes. You can either go onto your knees to get to downward dog or push up to plank. So you can really work on that core strength and your chest and arm strength, and then to downward dog. Breathe in, let's lift the left leg up. Let's bring the knee towards the nose. Now we held it for a long time on the other side because I was just yammering on. So we should make this these sides even, right? So you're gonna love me for this, but we are gonna hold this. So you're pushing the mat away from you. To distract yourself, you can even go forward and back a bit on those back toes. All right, from here, we're going to bring that left knee to the left elbow, to the left wrist, to the right wrist, to the right elbow, back to three-legged dog, and then bring the leg all the way through to set yourself up for warrior one. Nice. Let's bring those arms back. Interlace those fingers. Open up your heart. Raise those hands off of your bum or your back, depending on the length of your arms, right? And let's go down to humble warrior. So leaning forward over that leg, aiming to bring that left shoulder on the inside of your leg. Nice, coming back up, straighten that front leg. Let's shorten our stance a bit. Hands still behind the back. You can change your arms if you like maybe you want to grab onto your elbows. Or maybe you want to put your hands into reverse prayer. Okay, so you can choose. I think I'll grab onto my elbows this time. We're going to do pyramid. So, hinging at the hips. And if you want, you can just stay here with a flat back like this. Or you can go down further. Feel free to bend this front knee as much as you need to. Pay attention to your knee. Pay attention to the backs of your legs. What do you need? Listen to your body. I'm bending my front knee a little bit as I'm coming down, just to take any extra pressure off of that knee. Then bringing the arms forward, let's go into our half splits. And again, that back foot does not, or leg does not need to go past your back. So just listen to your body. You can bring that belly nice and close to that thigh, accentuating the stretch of the back of your leg. You can practice your balance, one hand or both hands, maybe around your calf. And then from here, bringing that back leg to meet the front. my socks are really sticking to the mat. It's like, and fold. Breathe in, halfway lift to a flat back. And fold. Breathe in, come all the way up. Breathe out, hands come to your heart. Breathe in and up. Swan dive down. And fold. Okay, from here, plant your hands. Step or hop back into plank. make sure you're landing with your elbows bent. So you're landing right into chaturanga. From here, either go to your belly to cobra or chaturanga tadasana. Breathe in forward on the toes, halfway down, upward facing dog to downward dog. Okay, beautiful. Let's go back to plank. We're gonna add some additional core in here. Build some heat. Let's go forward and back on your toes. Okay, I'm gonna face the back wall. So my right hand is gonna remain down and doing side plank on the side. And you can either stack your feet, stagger your feet, or you can put one knee down. Okay, so you can choose how you want to do your plank. Aim to bring this left hip up towards the ceiling. If you want, you can even take this top leg and bring it to a tree pose. If you want to make things a little more challenging for yourself. Back to plank with belly facing down. Let's go forward and back on the toes. Plank, other side. So again, choose the version that feels best for you today. You can even take that top leg and go into that tree again if you like. Back to plank, belly facing down. You can seesaw back and forth. Let's do another vinyasa flow. Or you can always go to child's pose, right to downward dog, or anything else of your choice. All right. I don't know about you, but I have some heat building up. And I feel like these socks actually make a difference with building up my heat because I could be wrong here, but I feel like they are kicking in the furnace. I got my own little hot yoga party over here. All right, so we're gonna change things up. We'll do that sequence one more time. We're gonna speed it up, and then we're gonna go into a different sequence. Okay, breathe in, right leg up. Knee towards the nose. Knee to the right elbow. Knee to right wrist. I feel like we're playing Twister. Knee to left wrist. Left elbow. Back to three-legged dog. You can skip any of that, don't worry about it. Bring the leg all the way forward and through for warrior one. Bring the hands back. We're going into humble warrior. Come on up, straighten that front leg, maybe shorten your stance for pyramid pose. Choose different arms if you wish. Feel free to bend that front knee. Be nice and gentle and loving to your knee. Bring your arms forward. Let's go into half splits. Bringing your belly nice and close to that thigh. Left foot to meet the right. And fold. Breathe in halfway lift to a flat back. Breathe out and fold. Come all the way up. The hands at your heart. All right, let's go back. Here we go. Breathe in and up. Swan dive down and fold. Halfway lift to a flat back. Breathe out and fold. Step back or hop back to plank. Your choice of vinyasa here. Beautiful. Back to plank. Seesaw forward and back. Plank all the way on your right hand. Spread those fingers out. Do your version of side plank. Pretend there's a string drawing that hip up towards the ceiling. Back to plank, belly facing down. Seesaw back and forth. Plank, other side. Feel free to bring that leg up for tree or have your knee down for extra support. Back to plank, belly facing down. And seesaw. Your choice of vinyasa, or you can chill out in child's pose. You can go right to downward dog. Beautiful. All right, we're still going to do those knee to different elbows and all that, but then we're going to change our poses here. Breathe in, right leg up. Knee towards the nose. Knee to right elbow. Knee to right wrist. Knee to left wrist. Left elbow. Back to three-legged dog. Leg all the way forward and through to warrior two. You're aiming for that front leg to be at a 90-degree angle. Reaching with those arms in opposite directions, looking over that middle finger. Breathing in. Breathing out. Bring that front palm forward. Reach over that thigh. Feel the burn. Scoop up amazing positive energy. Bring it back into reverse warrior. Go a little bit deeper in that front leg. Torso comes up, reach with those arms, straighten that front leg. We're going to go into triangle pose. You might shorten your stance, or you might not. You can go with your preference. Stick your booty out, reach forward, tick-tock, we're going to triangle. And bottom arm, if you just land where it does, or you can put your hand on a block, go deeper to your foot or onto the mat. Pretend you have an imaginary wall behind you and lean into it. From here, we're going to go into half moon, or you can stay here if you don't feel comfortable with half moon. You can bend the front knee, reach forward and to the right with your hand, back leg comes forward, and then comes up. Back foot can be flexed, left arm reaching up towards the ceiling. Think about a long spine. From here, back to warrior two. Adjust your legs as needed. Reach forward, palm up. Come back, reverse warrior. Deeper in that front leg. Windmill the hands down to the mat to plank. From here, let's seesaw forward and back. We're adding this in the middle. Plank on your side. You can always go to forearm plank as well. We can actually do that one next. Plank, belly facing down, seesaw. Plank, other side. Plank, belly facing down. Seesaw. Your choice of vinyasa here. Beautiful. Push that heart towards the thighs. Push your heels down towards the mat. Maybe on your next breath out, stick out your tongue and make some noise, lion's breath. Breathe in, left leg comes up. Knee towards the nose and hold. Knee to left elbow. Knee to left wrist. Knee to right wrist. Knee to right elbow. Back to three-legged dog. All the way forward and through to warrior two. I'm a poet, Didn't even know it. All right, so front knee, 90-degree angle. Reach with those arms, looking over that middle finger. Beautiful. Feel the power in this stance. Feel the confidence that it just exudes, right? You have that confidence, that determination, and that courage to just go after what you want. Because you can do it. Front palm comes up. Reach forward. Feel the burn. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Maybe that's not really a yoga song, but hey, I got some energy going on right now. Let's bring it up and over to reverse warrior. Come a little bit deeper in that front leg. Straighten that front leg. Bring your torso upright. We're gonna go to triangle. I'm gonna shorten my stance. You do you, whatever works for you. Hip back. Reach forward, tick-tock. We're going down to our triangle. Remember that left hand, just place it where you want it to be. Maybe it's on your shin, maybe it's on the block, maybe it's on the mat. That imaginary wall is behind you, lean into it. And then either stay here or join me in half moon. So we're gonna bend that front leg, reach forward to the left with that left hand. Was I saying back leg? Anyways, I think you know what I meant. We're going to take that back leg down, bring it closer, and then bring it up. You can flex that back foot, long spine, that right arm, those fingers are reaching up towards the ceiling. And we're coming back to warrior two. And adjust as you need. Beautiful, to reverse. Go a little bit deeper. Then let's windmill the hands down to the mat, plank. Seesaw your plank. Let's go down to our forearms. Seesaw on your forearms. Plank on your side. Again, you can have one knee down if you wish. You can have your arms straight up or over. See what you like. What feels fun for you today? Pretend there's a thread on that hip, drawing that hip up towards the ceiling. You can even do hip drops if you like. Okay, let's go back to forearm with our bellies facing down. Seesaw, forward and back. You got this. Forearm plank, other side. I have some sweat happening. I'm doing more than glowing. I definitely have some heat. Again, on this side, you can do hip drops if you like. Woo! Lost my balance there. All right. Back to forward plank on your belly. Forward and back on your toes. Now you can go right to your belly to cobra or come back up onto your hands. I just had an idea. So if you're in cobra, you can make your way back to plank if you wish, or you can go right to downward dog, or hang out in child's pose. Or what we can do here is go down on the forearms, come up on the forearms. Switch the sides that you start with. And this is supposed to be power yoga, right? Are you hating me, or are you like, yeah, let's do this? Okay, back to downward. Oh, I never did my vinyasa. Hold on, I'll be right back. And if you didn't do your vinyasa and you want to, go for it. All right. Now you can have fun together this morning, or whenever you're watching this. Breathing in, next breath out. Stick out your tongue and make some noise. Bend the knees, look forward, step or hop towards the top of the mat. And let's fold down, belly towards those thighs. Nice. And now, from here, you can either keep your feet shoulder width apart or put your big toes together to touch in the small space between your heels. Because then we're going to breathe in halfway into a flat back. We will be coming up to chair. Fold. Breathe in, come up to chair. My hair is very big and floppy. I washed it last night, so it's like, woo. Okay, so in our chair pose, pinky fingers, you can draw them in to bring your shoulders down a bit, just so they're not hunched up towards your ears. Breathe in, elongate the spine. Breathe out, hands come to your heart. All right, guess what we're gonna do next? We're gonna twist. So breathe in, breathe out, twist to the right. So that left elbow is pushing against that right thigh. Hands are pushing against each other as you're opening up your heart towards the sky. See again, look, I'm such a poet. Get me to write a poem out. Well, I can. I used to make up songs and stuff and write them out. I didn't say whether they were good, just I can. All right, breathe in, come back up to center. Breathe out, we're gonna go straight to the left. Pushing that heart up towards the ceiling. Breathe in and come back to center. And breathe out. Breathe in, stand up tall. Breathe out, hands come to your heart. Breathe in, arms up. Swan dive down. Breathe in, halfway lift to that beautiful flat back. Breathe out and fold, step back or hop back into plank. Your choice of vinyasa. Beautiful. Pushing your heart towards your thighs. Let's bring our knees down. Keep our toes tucked. Let's just sit back onto our heels a bit. Now we're stretching out our feet. This is a good preventative exercise for plantar fasciitis. If you do have plantar fasciitis, depends how in depth of the issue you have, this could either be good or way too painful for you. So you can test it out. So the toes are really flexing. How often do we stretch the bottoms of our feet out, right? So this is good. And we can put our hands down, deep the tops of our feet, bang them on the mat. All right, check those toes again. Come up. We're gonna go into camel pose. Now, if you feel really great with camel pose and you wanna go right into a full camel pose, which is reaching both arms back and opening up your heart, go for it. Otherwise, we can just do one hand at a time. So I'm gonna bring my right hand back to my heel. Left arm can come straight up, or you can bring it to your heart. Almost like a half prayer. So we're opening up that heart, being true with ourselves and what our heart's desires are. And let's go to the other side. Left arm comes back, right arm comes up. And come back up. Let's bring our hands down to the mat again. Let's bang the tops of the feet. Awesome. Let's come onto our butts. How's everyone doing? We're going to bring our legs straight out. I just got to tell you, I've been going through a lot of ups and downs. I'm not used to these ups and downs. It's some days it's pretty emotional. How is it for you? You can leave me some comments. I'll send you some love if you're going through any challenging times right now. Because we've got this, and we are strong enough to handle whatever life is throwing us. And sometimes it's just our perceptions prevent us from seeing how strong we are. So we just need to get back into that place, which is what this class and the energy that is within this class is helping us to do. Breathe in, reach up. We're going to hinge at those hips. Bend your knees as much as you need to. So hinge, hinge, hinge as far as you can hinge, and then just fold down. You can round your back. I think there seems to be so much head space up there. Because we're going to be on the floor, I need to adjust this. So right now, we're really zoning in on that second chakra. Third chakra. Yeah, now I'm a little bit closer to you. I think that's better. All right. Here we go. Okay. So bend your knees as much as you need to, and the amount that you need to bend your knees might be based on how your knees are doing. It might be based on how tight your hamstrings are, how tight your lower back is, what's been going on with your lower back. So just embrace wherever you're at. You can round yourself if you like. Allow your head just to hang. Bringing the belly close to your thighs. Beautiful. Come on back up. So the left leg coming out, right leg come in. Reach up. We're going to do another one of those beautiful folds. Go towards that left leg and come on down. Maybe your hands are on your legs somewhere. Maybe they're on the mat. Maybe they're reaching around your foot. And coming back up. Let's do that on the other side. Breathe in and up. Hey, someone's there. I just noticed that now. I don't know if you just came or if you've been there for a while. I'm not sure. But anyways, welcome. If I have my glasses on, I might be able to see who it is. Anyways, I will definitely check after for sure. So something that's very exciting is, it makes me want to sing the Love Boat actually, the theme song to the Love Boat, which is totally aging me. The Love Boat, exciting and new, come aboard. Okay, what I was going to say is what is very exciting is I'm starting to do parties. In my character, doesn't have to be in my character, but I am doing parties in my character as Madam Euphrosyne, Goddess of Joy, who does readings, channels, messages for people. And so, if you or anyone you know is, maybe you're having a house party, or maybe you have a bar or a restaurant or a conference or a trade show coming up or a resort and want some fun entertainment, I am doing that now. I feel like I'm just lighting up just talking about it because it's super fun. Coming back up. By the way, just to add into this power yoga, we will be doing abdominal work once we go down. Okay? So just so you know. Just so you can be excited about it, anticipate that that's what we'll be doing. So for butterfly pose, also known as cobbler's pose, you can have your hands on your toes, on your ankles. You can hold your feet open as if you're opening up a book. And if you like, you can, you don't have to, but you can push down gently on the insides of those shins, okay? So we're pushing our heart forward. Okay, we're gonna bring that right foot. Bring it underneath that left thigh. This, oh, I wish I could tell what you're saying. we're gonna take this left leg, and if you can, you don't have to. You can either just leave it right here. If you cross it right over, okay? And then we are going to take our left hand and bring it back here. Our right arm, come up, hook it over that left thigh, and you're pushing against it, so you can look over that left shoulder. Nice tall spine. Okay, back to center. Let's go to the other side. And you might need to do something different on this side, and that's okay. So just honor your body and what it needs. So that right arm's coming back, left arm over, look it over, looking over, a lot of over here. Looking over that right shoulder. Now I just realized I didn't do, I probably don't have to say this, but now I'm starting to say it, and I should say it now. I normally do a counter stretch after each of these, and I forgot to do it on the other side. It's not a big deal because we will be doing some twists once we get right down onto the mat. So we'll get that counter in there, just not right away. All right, here we go. We can unwind. All right, so I'm gonna check out those messages. We're gonna come with our toes at the short end of the mat, and we're gonna be going into boat pose. Ben Johnson's in the house. So beautiful, definitely excited. Thanks, Ben Johnson. How's your running lately? All right. I hope you know which Ben Johnson I'm talking about. Who knows, maybe it's you. All right, so toes, end of the mat. Nice tall spine, let's lean back on our sit bones, okay? You can take your hands and either have them behind your thighs or just reach them out. And if you want, you can just simply tap your toes. So you can do any of these options I'm going to give you, whatever your body is ready for. Or you can hold them up here. All right, now, if you want, you can change your arms. You can bring your arms here, bring your arms here. You can even straighten your legs out. Or you can switch it up. If you want, you can also go into low boat, high boat. So we can go low, just hovering over the mat, and then coming back up. And then back down to a hover, and coming up. Okay, let's bring those feet down. Let's slow, oh, now I want to come back to see those messages. Oh, I will come later. So let's slowly go down, vertebrae by vertebrae, so slow. All the way down to the mat. Let's reach our arms above our head, reach our toes in the opposite direction, reach. And then we can bring our knees into our chest. And maybe you want to do a little rock and a roll in here. All right, bring those legs up. So legs are straight up now. That makes me want to sing too. Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to let me forever? Oh. In my car and hit and run. Yeah, just different words can set me off into song. So that's just who I am. So here we go. Let's do some reaching up towards those toes. We do this 10 times. We're at 5. You can do more or less. 6. All right, now you can interlace your fingers. You can do some of this, all of this. If you don't want to do any more core or ab work, you can just keep your legs upright and allow the blood to just flow down into your organs. Give your organs beautiful bathing of fresh blood, okay? Or we can keep on going. So I'm gonna have my hands together. Slowly lower your legs. Maybe only lower them 2 or 3 feet and then bring them right back up. Or maybe you lower them all the way down to a hover and then bring them back up. So we can aim for 10 if you want to do more, if you want to do less, if you don't want to do it at all, that's okay. Wherever you are at today. Use your breath. For me, I think that's 5. And this is 10. All right, just briefly, we're gonna do a little stretch here. So we're gonna reach our arms above our head, our feet in the opposite direction. And then coming right back up, straight legs. Okay, so again, you can just enjoy your legs being up, or you can even go into happy baby if you don't want to continue with the ab work, or maybe there's something else that you'd like to do. So we're gonna reach for the toes, and then arms and legs reach out and down. And then we come back up, and we reach, and then come back down. So that's 2. And that's 3. 4. Feel free to breathe out your mouth at any time. 5. 6. 7. 8. Last one. Nice. Let's bring those legs down. Reach your feet in one direction, our arms in the other. Beautiful. Arms out into a T. Can bend those legs. Cross the right leg over the left. Bring your hips 2 inches over to the right. Bring your legs up and over to the left. This is where we're getting that twist in. And it feels good. 2 songs just popped into my head. So like twist and shout. But then also twist, just thinking about Twisted Sister. But then also James Brown, I Feel Good. And so there's a little music mix for you. And if it does feel good, yeah, you're looking over that right shoulder. Breathe into that spine, helping your spine to fully open. When you do my yoga classes, it's definitely about raising your vibration up. I'm not always in that super Zen place, yet I get into that Zen place when we get into Shavasana. But I'm in different moods too, right? I go with my moods, I go with the flow, and wherever I'm at. Let's bring our legs back to center, realign the spine, uncross the legs, cross the left over the right. Move the hips 2 inches to the left, bringing your legs up and over to the right as you look over that left shoulder. Bringing the legs back up to center, uncrossing them, realigning the spine. Let's go into our happy baby now. Holding the outsides of the feet. Your hands draw your knees down into the mat. Start pulling your feet towards the mat. You can add a rock and a roll if you like. Your baby just got happier. If you want, you can even take turns, straightening one leg and then the other. If there's any other pose that you'd like to do before Shavasana, now's the time to do it. So take that pose. I'm not even too sure if you can even hear my background music, but I'm going to adjust it to more of that Zen feel. Okay? So just give me a second here. This is what I do for my live classes. I stop and adjust. The Canadian steroid guy, LOL. Oh, it's your chef. Hey. Awesome. How are ya? All right, so let me just switch the music. Okay, just give me 1 sec. Okay, so I've already taken you a little bit past an hour into Shavasana. So this is what we do yoga for to get to this point of doing Shavasana. Now that we've been opening up the chakras, moving the energy, now we get anything that's within our energy centers, within our energy field that is not for our highest and greatest alignment anymore, we're going to release that during Shavasana. Whatever is ready to release we've been priming it up for the release now, okay? So, get yourself into a comfortable position, and whatever that may be for you. You know, maybe you want to lie on the mat like a big S, you know, just total spread eagle here. Or maybe you want to bring your feet together and have your hips fully opened. Or maybe if you're having lower back issues, maybe you want your feet firmly planted. You can have them at either edges of the mat and your knees together to touch. So those are just some examples. So choose what feels best for you. And determine where you want to put your hands as well. Maybe you want your palms facing up, fully ready to embrace receiving. Embrace receiving. Receiving love. Receiving kindness. Receiving maybe financial abundance. Resources. Being open to receive, basically. Maybe you want one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. So you choose. Right now, simply focus on your breath. Breathing in and out through your nose. Maybe you want to snuggle your wings underneath your heart, opening up your heart that much more. Maybe make your breath out a little bit longer than your breath in. Notice any constriction in your body. Send some breath to those areas of constriction. And as you breathe out, give your body permission to fully relax. If at any time you feel any emotion bubbling up, allow it to release, flow with it. Maybe you're drawn to releasing some tears. Allow them to flow. Maybe anger starts to bubble up. Embrace it. Name it. Embrace it. Sometimes emotions can be really tough to face, and we want to mask them to help ourselves to feel better. Maybe you're drawn to having substances that help you to feel better, right? Maybe you're drawn to having alcohol or drugs or sugar or caffeine. Maybe it's greasy, salty foods, just something that can bring you pleasure for even a short period of time. Notice when you're drawn to those things for the purpose of feeling good. Sometimes all we need to do is sit in it. Allow yourselves to feel. Trusting you can handle it. Last night I was feeling very sad. And I wanted to have some cannabis. And I tuned into my body and asked it, would this be for your highest and greatest good? And I got a no. So I didn't have it. Instead, I had a shower and I cried. And it was the type of release that I needed. It helped me to feel better. Notice if any thoughts are coming up. Be an observer of your thoughts. Don't get wrapped up in them. Just observe. You are enough. The decisions that you have made have been perfect for your journey. For the experiences that you're meant to have. For the emotions that were meant to come up for you. For the learnings that you are now integrating into your consciousness. So you can step forward within your power. Right now, they are showing me this really strong, and all I can say is the energy of it is powerful. This yellow, sacred cloth, narrow and super long, that we are wrapping around our power center, our bellies. So that's below your ribs and above your belly button. And this cloth is coming in front of us, coming around your belly. It is being tied once nice and strong around our back, and then wrapping around the front again, and once again tying strong almost like with a finish that goes up. And this is helping to protect our power center, so we can feel the strength, the core of who we are. And any time you can think about this visualization to stand back into your power. Once again, I want to say, you are enough. You've got this. And even though you are strong enough, and you are awesome enough, and you have all that you need to achieve your dreams, sometimes we need support. So if you need to reach out to a friend, maybe cry on someone's shoulder, maybe ask for a hug, maybe ask for assistance to get through what you're going through. That doesn't make you weak, it makes you brave. It makes you courageous to ask for the support that you need. And maybe at this time, you truly know and feel that you've got this on your own, which is great. It can be different for us on different days. Embrace yourself from wherever you are at. Take a deep breath in. Breath out through your mouth. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out through your mouth. Breath in and out, normal. In and out through your nose. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Starting to wake things up. Maybe reach your arms above your head and your feet in the opposite direction. Roll out to one side into a fetal position, maybe keeping your eyes closed and being all cozy in this position. And from here, eyes can be closed, or if you feel safer, if you'd like to open them by all means, we're going to come up to a seated position. Nice tall spine, long neck. Bring your arms out to the sides, palms facing up. Breathe in as you raise your arms up. Breathe out as you bring your hands to your heart, filling your heart with love and light. Bring your attention to your solar plexus, above your belly button, below your ribs, beautiful spinning wheel of yellow. Maybe you're picturing that sacred scarf wrapped around you, protecting and embracing your power. Bring your thumbs to your forehead. May you have kind thoughts and intentions today. Bring your thumbs to your lips. May you speak words of kindness to yourself and to others. Bring your thumbs to your heart. May your heart be filled with love, joy, peace, and gratitude. And how about we throw in forgiveness? Forgiveness to yourself and to others. From my light to your beautiful, amazing light. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. If you want to join any of my yoga classes, I do them in studio here in Uxbridge, Ontario, Canada, but I also live stream them. So, or not live stream them, I apologize. I do them on Zoom as well. This is a live stream. I do them on Zoom as well. I guess it's considered live stream. So if that's something that you're interested in, I offer power yoga, vinyasa flow, chair yoga, and yin yoga. And you can book me for a fun party if that's something you're interested in, with channeled messages and lots of laughs and good vibrations. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. There, what does this say? Oh, Ben Johnson, thanks for the smooch. Much appreciated. My hair's a little crazy here. So, thank you so much, everyone. Namaste. Enjoy your day. Thanks for joining me.